Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I recently did a review on this machine, the Anycubic Kobra S1 combo, which in my experience is a wonderful machine. Didn't have any fill prints yet, so I can really recommend it. Very nice machine. But what would happen if I would combine this machine together with this machine, the Mecpow X4 Pro? Also a wonderful machine, class 1, fully enclosed laser. So in this video I want to do a project, an Easter project, combining the strength of these two machines. If you think it will be fun, watch till the end. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I think we can start with the first step, gathering all the parts needed for this project. So the materials used for this project, I'm gonna use some 3mm plywood. Of course I will be cutting this on the X4 Pro. And then on the S1 combo I will be using some filaments from Flashforge. Really like these colors. And also one from Eryone. This one is a Flashforge one, it's called Galaxy Red, really nice color. And the other ones are already in the Ace Pro, so let me open the Ace Pro so you can have a look. From right to left, this is Quartz Rose, that's a filament from Flashforge. Then I've got the Eryone one, it's called Copper, and this one really has got a very nice shine to it. You will see when the project is ready. This one is got, it's called Skydiver, it's a blue one from Flashforge. And the last one is also Flashforge. It's called Nebula Purple, and that one changes color depending on the light source, so it's also a really nice one. I will also be using some super glue or wood glue, regular wood glue. Need to check which one of those. And then I think that's it. So it's a pretty simple project. If you want to create one yourself, you can do so. I will link the design in the description of this video. So I think we can go to the next step, is cutting the plywood to size. And once this is done, I can start cutting on the X4 and printing on the S1. So I have opened the design I like in Lightburn. There are different versions in this file. Let me import the file so you will be able to see it. In the bundle that you can download, you have all these files. You have JPEGs, PDFs, PNGs, SVGs and all the others. I choose the SVGs. Then you can see you have different versions for 3mm and 3.175. And then you have different designs. So I chose the first design. I like this the most, but you can choose whatever you want. If you change the size, of course, please be aware of the gaps, because these ones, let me enlarge it. These normally are sized exactly to fit with the plywood. So let me see if I can move this one. If I see this line, it's exactly 3mm, and that's correct for this size plywood. So if you were to enlarge the project, you can do so, but please be aware that you change these slots. You make them fit, otherwise it will not fit together. I have already set the speed and power based on the test sheets. Let me move this a little bit. You can see I've set it to 450mm a minute at 80%, one pass. That should be enough, and I will engrave or cut 2 sheets. So this will be one sheet. It's almost 30 centimeters and 17 centimeters, and the other one I will do these parts because I didn't have the sheet that would fit all the parts at once, and I've got some leftover spares which are parts which I want to make use of. So let me see if I want to do this one with these settings. Of course I need to put them inside the working area. Let me see. This will be a little over 15 minutes, so it's pretty quick cut. It's also a pretty simple design, but I think it's fun, especially together with the 3D printed eggs. It will make a nice and colorful combination. So I will prepare the plywood, align everything, frame it, and then we can start the cutting. So I've aligned the plywood, the focus has been set, and everything is framed and ready to go. So let's start the cutting process. So I'm using my Mecpow X4 Pro for this project. It's a pretty nice machine, fully enclosed, class 1. So I don't need to wear my safety goggles. As you can see, it's a nice and clean cut and it goes pretty quick. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it up close. So I will let it finish. Once this is finished, I will continue with the bottom parts and then we can do the assembly. So let's open the laser. You can see the result. As you can see, it's a really nice and clean cut. A little bit of charring, but almost no charring at all, only a little bit. I can easily wipe it off. So let me take out all the parts and then we can put in the next sheet and cut the rest of the parts. So let me move the first parts out of the way and put the other parts on so I can cut these. Let me put them in the center somewhere. I want to frame the laser. Let me see if I can do that. I need to lower it a little bit. Like this, I guess. Let me try again. Yeah, now it's okay. It will fit on the sheet. So I will start the cutting. Let me see, this one will take less than 3 minutes, so it's a quick cut. Let me open the case. The air assist pump is still on, but here you can see, let me zoom out a little bit. You can see the cuts and they come out pretty quick without any issue. So let's start with the first egg. I've already loaded the filament and changed the colors accordingly. If you do so, you can sync it, so you can press this button and then say sync. It will sync with the printer. So if you download the file, there are several different designs in the file. So let me open the first one. You go to file, and then import, and then import. The first one that I want to do is the wireframe, this one. So if you want to change the full color, you can change this from global to objects. Then select this one, double click it, and then you can change the color. So if you want to do the number 4 color, you can do so. But this is for the whole design. If you want to do a separate or partially, you can select the design and then click this paint bucket, and then you can decide if you want to do it per layer, per part or whatever. But I'm going for the full color, so I want to make sure I will use the first color for this design. Then I'm going to slice it. This will take a little bit of time. And then we can see what the printing time will be. It's almost ready. So here we go. It's 1 hour and 31 minutes. So I will say remote print. You can see the PLA is selected, the first color. I will do a time lapse, so I will show you the time lapse later in this video, of course, once this is ready. I will not do any bed leveling because this is already done. And then I can say start print. I can say print. So yeah, drying while printing. Let's do 4 hours. Confirm. And then I will say start print. So the first egg is ready. This one took 1 hour and 22 minutes. And I think it looks very nice. You do see some stringing. But I can remove that with no issue. Let me see if I can take it off. And I can. Also at the bottom, looks nice. So up to the next egg. So the first one is ready. Let me select this one. and then I press delete to remove it. I will go to the next one. I will go to import again. The next one I want to do is the crushed one. Let me see. I think it's this one. Yeah, I like this design. I will do the second color. This one. Again, go to slice plate. Wait for a few minutes or seconds. This one is 1 hour, so it's a little bit faster than the other one. I will say remote print. I will not change anything to the settings. I will do print while drying. I will set it for 2 hours. Confirm. Again, I will set the time lapse. You can see it's 25 grams, 8 meters, 8.5 meters. And I will say start print. That's the nice thing about this one. It just connects remotely via Wi-Fi. You can see the camera is on, so you can follow along. So the second egg is ready. It's a red tone, nice layers, almost no stringing. Let me see if I can pop it off. Yes, I can. Also on the bottom, nice infill. So yeah, great egg. And let's continue with the third egg. So the second egg is ready. Let me select this one, delete it by pressing the delete key. Then I will go to the third one, import this one. For this one I will do the Kraken. Let me see, this one. I think it's also a cool design. I will select the third filament, the blue one, slice it and then print it. So this one is 1 hour and 14 minutes, and I will start the print and I will get back to you once this is ready. So let's move on with number 4. Again, select the one that you want to remove, delete it and import the next one. This will be the wavy complex. Let me see, which one is it? This one. And I will do it in color 4. Slice it. This one is also a cool design. I think it will take a little bit more than the other one. Let's check. Yeah, see, it's almost 2 hours. This one it's a more complex design with all the open gaps. So, but it's a cool one. I will start the print again, and then once this is ready, I will let me set it on 2 hours. 2 hours, I said. Confirm. And then I go back to you once this is completely finished to show you the result. It's a cool design. It just finished, so the head is still moving. Now we'll go to the back. So it's in park. So I think you see a little bit of stringing, but not so much. So I think it turned out really nice. Let me see if I can pop it off. Yes, I can. Again, the bottom looks very nice. Top is great. Let me remove it. Yeah, this is a cool design, I think. Here you can see a little bit of stringing. Yeah, so let's go to the next one. So number 4 is ready. Let's get ready with the final one, number 5. Let me first remove this one and then import the final design. That's this one, the wavy simple. This one I will do in the nice and shiny filament from Eryone. It's the copper. I've already changed the filament, so let me sync the Ace Pro. You can see now it's the color's changed. So I've put it into slot 1. And you can see this is the the goldish color, the copper. So let's slice it 1 hour and 11 minutes, so it's not too bad. This one I will dry the filament again for 2 hours. And then I will say start print for the final egg. This one has a nice gold color. And again, it came out really nice. It's a nice and curved model. So once this one is ready, I will take it off. So let's have a close-up look. Really, really nice and shiny. Like this one very much. Let me take it off. Again, perfect layers. Hardly any stringing. Little bit over here, only a little bit. But it's really nice and shiny. So all the parts are ready, the 3D printed parts and also the laser cut parts. For people who didn't figure it out yet, I'm going to create a nice basket for eggs for Easter. So these are the sides of the basket. They are of course a laser cut, as you can see, nice and clean cut. Also I've cut out the bottom and also a handle in the middle. And inside this one will be the 3D printed eggs. Let me show you the eggs. I've got many different designs. This one, that's the Galaxy Red, nice color. Also you can see a really nice print. So the Anycubic again did an amazing job. That's the first design. Then I've got this one. That's the new color, the other color. I like this this pattern. Also the top, very nice infill, as well as the bottom. Then I've got this model. This is the color that changes a little bit from purple to blue, as you can see. There's a nice color change going on. Also a very fun little design. Then I've got the blue one. That's this one. It's another design again. And I saved the last for best. The best for last, sorry. I think this is very nice. There's this one. And you can see the color. That's the Eryone filament. And it's a really, really shiny filament. I like this one very much. So these are the designs. They will be put into the basket once the basket is ready and glued together. So that's up next. So let's glue this together. I've drawn a little line exactly in the middle of this part. So I can exactly position this one correctly. So this one needs to go on the bottom. And then all the way in the middle. Need to glue it in place. Then the sides can go on either side. Like this. So it's a pretty basic basket. And then these ones also need to go in between. So you've got a little basket. So let's glue everything together. And then we can put the eggs in. So I will be using some super glue. And also probably some activator. To make sure it will dry pretty quick. Glue it on the bottom, I think. I can do it like here. Put in a little line of glue. like so. Make sure it's straight. And then I can use the activator. Like this. Let's put these ones in. And I can glue the sides in. I think it's easier to put them like this. And then put the glue on all these sides. To line everything together. Come on, this is one. And the other one. Like this. The last piece. Like this. So I will let it dry. And then I can do the other side. And then put the activator on. Squeeze it together. Like this. So there's your basket. Pretty basic, easy to print, or cut I should say, and also easy to assemble. So let's get the eggs and put the eggs in. So I've got my 3D printed eggs. You can just put them in random order, whatever you like. Or maybe if you want to have a different color, different design, you can just do so, print them out. That's a nice thing about 3D printing. Or if you don't like this flat surface, yeah, just look for another design on Thingiverse or maybe a Maker World or whatever. This one you can see hopefully. No, it's difficult to see, but let me see in the light. You can see the reflection. It's a really nice shiny color. And also the one, yeah, this one. I really like this one. You can see how nice this is. But let's put them in. And then we've got this final result. A nice and colorful egg basket. You can put it on your table during Easter. Or maybe give it to a friend or sell it in your store. Also, if you want to change this one and color this one, you can just paint it whatever you want. So a fun little project, easy to do. But I think the result is pretty nice. So that's it for this week's video. I hope you liked this quick and easy project for Easter. The laser cutting took about 20 minutes, little less than 20 minutes on the X4 Pro. That's a 22 watt laser. And the printing of the eggs took quite some more time. I think depending on the eggs, they vary from 1 hour to 1.5 hours for the egg. Yeah, depending on the design. I think this one was a little bit longer, the open structure, than the closed one. But it's up to you. You have many different designs in the file, so you can choose whatever you want. I didn't print them all, but I only needed 5 eggs for my basket. But I think especially with the shiny filament, they came out really nice. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment. Always like to read them and try to reply whenever I can. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I will see you in the next one. Will be next week, I think. On the Sundays at 11 o'clock. That's my time. So hope to see you then. Bye bye.